On the Blitz in week 2, the game everyone wanted to see, the Bulldogs and Jaguars. Madison Central won the 6A title over Brandon the last time they met, but payback was on the mind of the Bulldogs tonight. See how it panned out. And there was big-time playmaking tonight. How about a walk-up for Jackson Academy? And there were some catches that'll make your jaw drop. In the biz, we call that a tease, but week 2 of the Blitz is on the way. Sit back, grab a snack, and strap in. It's time for the Blitz.
The best of high school football. Mama Justice presents Blitz 16 on Jackson 16 WAPT.
All right, thanks for staying up with us. We are back with week 2 of the Blitz, and we have a full half hour of games for you. But of course, we start with a very highly anticipated game of the week, Madison Central at Brandon.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Tonight's matchup was between two of the best programs in the state in a rematch of last year's 6A state championship at Southern Miss last December. They met again tonight, and this time it was at Brandon High School. The Bulldogs, they would honor Phillip last year, the junior who passed last month. Vic Sutton looking for his tight end on this one, but the pass is tipped up, intercepted by Jaquaylin Love. Sam Williams, he loves that. Eventually, Sutton would connect with his tight end, though on this play, it's Jake Norris. He makes the catch, and he would stroll in for 6. 7-0 Jags up. But then Brandon would go off. They answer with this on the ground game. Nate Blunt rushing in for the touchdown. He got a little bit of daylight, and he said, see ya. He gets that one to tie the game up. Then it would be Landon Varnes. He hits Quincy Phillips Jr. for another touchdown to take the lead. Brandon led 14-7 at the half, Joe.
All right, in the second half in the third quarter, a bat snap for the Jaguars, and Brandon would capitalize a jump on it and get the takeaway. The crowd hyped on that ensuing drive. Barnes wants it all. He's going to get it. Hits Lester Miller in stride for the long touchdown. One of his favorite receivers. 21-7 Bulldogs were up. Now a little trickery from Williams, catching Madison Central off guard with the onside kick. Sean Payton style. They're being aggressive tonight. And Brandon scored on that possession just a minute ago. The Jaguars came up with the fumble, but down 28-7. The game has already been decided. The Bulldogs winning the state championship rematch tonight, 28-7, and they are 2-0 on the year.
Really followed the game plan to a T. I thought, we had a lot of yards in the first half, but just couldn't finish off drives. Kids kept playing hard like last week, and something finally popped there in the second half. We started kind of finishing drives off. Defense played a heck of a night. It meant a lot to these kids, man. We were so close last year. We were a play away. Feels good to know where we're at right now as we continue on a championship run and trying to get back to where we were before.
Brandon still looking like top dog this year. They look to continue that next week at Clinton.
All right, and here is that final score. Once again, Brandon getting payback against the Jags, 28-7. First loss of the year for MC. And the Jags will try to bounce back as they take on Northwest Rankin next week.
And now we focus on another game featuring a couple of local teams off to solid starts to their seasons, Joe.
That's right. We're talking about Ridgeland and Pearl. Pearl handled business against South Pike in their opener, and the Titans survived in their matchup against Northwest Rankin. Those teams, they met tonight. We go to Ridgeland High School, where head coach Teddy Dice and Pearl head coach Justin Hunter facing off. We know about number 1 for Ridgeland, but how about number 2, Garrison Davis to Ricardo Powell, and look at him go. Deuce is loose. He gets into the end zone for the first score of the game. 7-0 Titans, but Pearl answers right back. Jack Durr with the dart to Justice Moore, and Justice is served as the Pirates tie the game at 7-all. And we're still in the first quarter, folks. Davis, this time he's going deep to number 1, Aiden Williams. They call him Uno, the Ole Miss commit, with an outstanding catch, making the adjustment, coming down with it. That's a touchdown. And he had a little something to say after scoring that TD. Come on now, man. Really like we run this. All right. Aiden said, hey, we run this. But Durr says, hey, we can run too. Check out Durr on the play fake, making defenders miss, and he gets into the end zone. That tied the game, showing some sportsmanship as well. It was a shootout, but the Titans had more ammo tonight as they will win it 39-14 over Pearl.
All right, now let's head out to the Cougar Stadium in Brandon, Mississippi, where the Clinton Arrows are taking on Northwest Rankin. The Arrows, they were up 21-7 at halftime. Let's pick it up in the third quarter. Clinton quarterback Jordan Beatty hands the ball up to Jacoby Calvin for a ground and pound touchdown. This would give the Arrows a 28-7 lead. The band's into it, the crowd's into it, and now the Cougars would kick off. Trip Weekly shakes and bakes numerous Arrows defenders for a big return. Look at him go. Finally pushed out of bounds, but that would put the Cougars in business. Now it's quarterback Cayman Tapper. He throws and connects with his receiver, and before he stopped by numerous Arrows on the play, but that would set them up in good territory. But now back to the Arrows. Next drive, Beatty passes the ball in a screen play to Calvin, and he takes it up the field looking like Dalvin Cook a little bit on this round. Boom! Next play, he would take it himself again and get it into a touchdown, finish off that drive. And it would be all Arrows in this game as they picked up their first win of the season and defeated Northwest Rankin 35-14.
All right, now we go to the home of the Tigers at Canton High School. Calvin Bolton looking at his team. As we're in Madison County, Russell Mitchell, Germantown, they're the visitors this week. The game is tied at 14-all, but the Mavs looking to score right before half. Drew McGlusky to Trey Henderson. That might be the catch of the year, folks. An outstanding catch. You might see that later tonight, so stick around. Henderson puts the Mavs up 21-14 right before half, and Canton trying to answer after that great play. Caleb Jackson getting the carry. Nice first down run for the Tigers. They're trying to get some points on the board. Then they go to the air game, but the pass is picked off by Dakota Harrelson, and the Mavs get the possession and the win. Germantown, they win it 35-14.
Coming up, we have some MAIS ball. A battle between two state champions is on the way for the Blitz.